Wow, I think we're live. I'm live on my own for the first time in a long time. Wow, I can't believe that. Um, the last time I was live alone I was in Korea. It was more than a month. Well, shit happens. You know, guys, shit happens. I'm not sure how I used to manage everything, when I was streaming here. I'm not sure where I was keeping my OBS. I'm not sure where I was keeping my chat, but I'm gonna improvise a little bit and see how this will go. Also, I haven't planned to play anything, really. So, whatever happens, happens today. I'm just gonna let everything flow and see where it will lead me. You know? Bit rate is solid. Connection is solid. I think we're on. Big time, big time. Big time. Maybe play some music. Is the music service working? Is it set up right? Yeah, there is music. Oh.
I realized that the camera was doing noise as well. We fixed that. I haven't set up any background. I usually have my own old background, which is this one. Actually, which means that if I want this to work, I need to something like that. Yeah, I have that background, but it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe right now, at least. Meow, 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 meow. I have heard um that simulcasting is not a good idea anymore. Not that I was necessarily, not that I necessarily wanted to do that now, but maybe in the future. So maybe I'm just gonna watch the video. Okay, let's see if I have set up my scenes correctly. Uh, okay. I'm super small. Why am I so small? It should be something like this, okay? For example. And I would even go and mirror it. I feel like I should rotate my camera to... I should fix a little bit my camera, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe this is not the right position, but this is what we're working now with, okay? Chill, chill. I need to mirror it. Flip, yep. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, this video. I'm gonna pause that. Boom. Why he got banned? 12 minutes? Can we watch it? Do you guys hear it? No, of course, you don't. Properties. You don't hear anything that comes from the Chrome, but I have browser type deal. And this, yeah.
So I just got banned. It's a 1-day ban, so it's not a big deal. I wasn't even gonna stream tonight. What?
Wait. Simulcasting guideline violation. Failing to adhere to the Twitch simulcasting guidelines. The quality of Twitch users' experience of your simulcast is less than the experience on other platforms, including by your engagement with the Twitch community, for example, via chat, private links, or otherwise directing your community. Actually, you don't see that because of me, but a little bit. To leave for your simulcast and other services. I'm not sure what the problem is, but he's gonna explain to us, right?
I wasn't even gonna stream tonight. What is a big deal is the reason I got banned. You probably already guessed it. It was a simulcasting guidelines violation. A lot of you guys probably already know this, but Twitch has a clause in their terms of service that prevents you from combining multiple chats on screen.
Yeah.
And if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I built a tool that allows you to combine multiple chats on screen. I'm not actually sure if that's the reason I got banned, but if it is, this is the first time I've ever seen this rule actually be enforced. It's not new. It's actually been in Twitch's terms of service for like over a year at this point, but nobody's actually been banned for it until now. You used to not be able to multi-stream at all, but during TwitchCon, not last year, but the year before that, they announced that they would finally allow multi-streaming, but with a few caveats. And can I just say, some of the rules they have are a complete joke. If you actually read the terms of service, they've made it so vague that they could pretty much ban most people that are streaming on Twitch right now. So let's actually read through them so you can see what I mean. The first dot point says, you ensure that the quality of Twitch users' experience of your simulcast is...
This pisses me off. You can hear the audio of the video through my microphone as well. Maybe I should get a headset or something. Better back. Okay, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that, chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to worry about. We're just chilling. Right? Right. Trying to put it into the right hole. You know how it is.
At a minimum.
Nice. It's not working. Sound. Want to hear it from headphones.
no less than the experience of other
It's better now.
platforms or services. Basically, what this means is you have to stream at the same quality to all platforms, or Twitch has to be the highest quality. So you can't stream on 4K on YouTube, but 720p on Twitch, for example. That's fine. I mean, I think it's bullshit and shows some insecurity on Twitch's end, but it's fine. At least
It's a weird rule.
The second part makes no sense, including by your engagement with the Twitch community, for example, via chat. What does that even mean? Does that mean we have to respond to Twitch chat more than YouTube chat? Like, if we spend 75% of our time responding to YouTube messages compared to Twitch messages, is that a violation? What if I get a huge donation on YouTube? Am I allowed to acknowledge it, or would that be too much engagement for you? Like, what is the appropriate level of engagement for Twitch? Like how do you even quantify that? I know at the start of the video I mentioned that I use multi-chat on stream, and that could be a reason why I got banned, but I actually think that's not the reason. I think this is the real reason right here. Last week I went live on TikTok and I did the whole setup on stream so you guys can actually see how I go live on TikTok with OBS, which I plan to make a YouTube video explaining how that's done. And during my stream, I asked my TikTok viewers to give me some gifts so I can test some of my TikTok alerts that I've been building. Gifts are basically TikTok's currency, kind of like Twitch bits, but for TikTok. And my suspicion is the actual act of asking for gifts, which is like revenue on a different platform. That's actually the thing that got me, because there's no way that I got suspended just because I was talking to TikTok viewers too much or thanking too many super chats on YouTube. That would be insane. But again, this is Twitch, so like we really have no idea. After people found out I got banned on Twitter today, someone actually reached out to me. I'm not gonna mention who, but I got tipped off that Twitch actually might be cracking down on people that have links to their Kick channel in their Twitch panels. I have no idea if this is true, but supposedly dozens of streamers last week got a warning from Twitch. But whatever the case might be, this all just feels like a huge unforced error from Twitch. They really should just allow multi-stream instead of being hostile towards streamers that actually want to be on your platform. Like, I've been one of the biggest supporters for Twitch, despite all the times that they've shot themselves in the foot for no reason. Like, last week, I got roasted by the entire Kick community because I made a crappy joke about Kick streamers. Like, I actually want to be on Twitch. I'm like one of the few people that actually still supports Twitch. Like, it just seems like the consumer confidence in Twitch is at an all-time low, and it's shit like this that just adds to it. Just remove the clause in your terms of service, and then maybe you'll gain a little bit of support back from your viewer base and the creators that actually want to stream on Twitch. And you know what? While we're talking about equal stream quality across all platforms, you know what? I actually agree with that. I agree with Twitch here. Let's give all streamers the ability to rewind. YouTube does it. Kick does it. Let's give everyone the ability to rewind so the user's experience can be equal.
This cannot happen though. I think they asked the CEO if this is possible, because for me it's a major issue as well, that especially when an ad is played, it pisses me off. When an ad is played, you cannot rewind to see what you have missed after the ad is done playing. But I remember that the Twitch CEO said that basically they need to redesign the whole player if this for this to happen. I mean it's a major change. So yeah. Also, YouTube is not the best streaming experience per se. Yes, you can rewind and all of that, but I wouldn't watch streams on YouTube.
Across all platforms, and don't charge us money because they don't charge you money to do that on Kick and YouTube. How about this cringe right here? You should not provide links or otherwise direct your community.
Not really. By the way, look, YouTube is very good, I don't know. There's something that is off for me personally. For example, I don't know. I don't know who is live now, but let's find a random stream. Sure. It's a League of Legends, I think. No, it's CS. I mean, I cannot watch on YouTube. I don't know. The chat feels off. I don't know. There is something off. For me personally, I'm not saying that generally it's bad. Obviously, 10,000 people are like 100,000 people are watching. But I don't know. For me personally, it's why this section is empty. Like, I know that the comments are here, but obviously it's not well thought. And you should scroll, and the design is horrendous here. That this is here. Also, if the chat is here, why the chat is here and it's not here and the player is here? I don't know, little things. You want me to tell you why you don't like YouTube? It's the same reason you feel weird when your friend with long hair cuts it super short. It's not what you know. You don't like YouTube streams because they're not Twitch streams. Essentially, yes, I'm not used to that motto. I mean, I prefer Kick than YouTube. The player of Kick is better than the player of YouTube. I don't know. I don't know who. Uh, it just feels better. And it's almost the same as Twitch, to be absolutely fair. Kick is literally just Twitch. Yeah. Maybe that's why I like it. I just like the design of Twitch. I feel like there's nothing wrong about it. I'm pissed off that you cannot rewind. Maybe they should invest some money into that. I don't know. It's same Amazon server, same UI. It's absolutely the same as Twitch because it's copied source code of Twitch. Huh. Fair. How are you, Bubble? How are you, Bubble? There must be a reason why Speed gets 2 million YouTube viewers every stream. You can get viewers easily, more easily on YouTube. I mean, it's not a secret that YouTube reaches more people. The discoverability on YouTube is way better than on Twitch. Obvio. I'm not saying that Twitch is the best at that. I'm just talking design wise. I'm not saying which platform is generally better. Yeah, I don't know anything about Speed. I'm not following that guy in any capacity. I'm not sure how his streams are going or anything. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. As I said, it's a personal preference. I'm not saying that everyone should watch Twitch. If this is the model, if this is the design you want to watch, if this is the best experience for you, by all means go enjoy. This is the general uh, idea of the platform to satisfy the viewers, I guess, so that they can stay on the platform. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Do you like my new avatar? I mean, it's a, it's a deal. I just want to finish this video. I hate it. I mean, it's Trudain said that I should change my profile picture if he gives a sub. Then I was down. Why the flip not? Like, my profile picture uh, was good, I guess, but I want something fresh.
Currency kind of, or
Give me 2 months though. I might. Hey, Black Cat, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? It's super hot in here. It's super hot in here. Black Cat and Bobo entered the room, and now it's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I'm even I have a question for you. Does Doom Calibur still do PCs with desktop? I mean, I believe he assembles PCs as a hobby. I'm not sure if he is related to desktop in any way. But he does them through desktop, or you don't know? I mean, he doesn't really. Like my PC, like I bought the parts from wherever I pleased. He just assembled it for me. He told me which parts to buy and I bought them and showed you some parts on some site. Yeah, he used desktop as a reference point, but he didn't tell me to buy parts from desktop necessarily. He just used it because they have a good library, you know. So, wait, can I move that a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit. Just maybe make myself a little bit smaller. I'm a little bit dark. Yes, I am. I might need you to ask him for a good PC recommendation, because I'm there, like, very dire need of a new one, and I have not kept up with anything PC related in years. I'll ask him. I saw him like few days ago. We're having 10 years anniversary from the graduation of my high school class, and I didn't look forward for that meeting, but I was pleasantly surprised, you know. Everything went well. Everything went well. Oh, the earth. I mean, everyone there was very old, except this guy. This guy is young OG, you know? I'm young in the face, I'm young in the muscles, I'm young in my heart, is what I'm trying to say. Am I not? Are you gonna deny that? I'm gonna let you look a little bit so you can be sure that I'm not lying to you. Not, I mean, also, I'm not able to sleep well the past few days. The only young age you're. I'm young OG, you know? I'm very young. You have no idea how young I am, actually. But yeah, since it's the 10th anniversary from the graduation of my house, my class, we are now in the 10th year of my content creation journey. So, what I'm trying to say is, if I don't make it until the end of the year, I'll delete everything. No, just kidding. No, I'm not gonna delete it. I'm just gonna continue chilling and enjoying streaming and doing whatever I please, you know? No pressure for anyone whatsoever. I just want to finish this video really quick, so bear with me. I just want really to understand why the guy was banned. I guess I understand why the guy was banned. He doesn't really know. Uh, like they didn't give him a particular reason why. They just told him that he's breaking the guidelines, which gives zero information. Like he suspects that it's because he was begging for bits on TikTok, but it might be just because he was showing all of the chats at the same place. I just don't understand, but anyway, the situation is not very different for simulcasting anyway. So yeah. It rained in Plovdiv and I didn't even notice. I just freaking smelled rain and was like, is it raining? You're fascinated because of the fact that you have nostrils or because you miss the rain? You enjoy the rain so much that you're feeling bad that you missed? Or oh, how are you, Black Cat? Because Black Cat just said hi and that I'm old, but never said how. You never said how you are. How are you feeling today? Sun, oh, sun allergy sucks, and pollen allergy sucks. Like, this season is not for you. I'm sick during exam session, so I really want to get well soon, Black Cat. Get well soon. This sucks. Did you finish the 30-day thing? Or you have, or you cut it? Or I haven't seen some artwork in some time. What's the deal there? What's the deal? One new post. Day 23. 4 days ago. Took a 3-day break because I couldn't get out of that. Nah, don't worry. Currently working on today's drawing though. Like it's fine. Like shit happens. It's important not to push yourself to do like it's okay to push yourself to a certain extent, of course, when you're not able to get out of the bed. It's just it's just life, I guess. Guys, I'm lost. I'm lost. I feel so much worse than last year when I was streaming every day. Even though I was not growing as a streamer, just because I was just streaming, I was just feeling, I was just feeling good that I'm doing something every day, you know? Now I don't have that. And in theory, I can focus on more important things. It's very weird. Can't find where the stop stream button is. Don't worry. A little bit later. Your GPU finds that button. Yeah, I noticed that you were trying to stream with the title stream until my PC crashes, you know. I'll contact Doom Caliber and I'll ask him if he can. I guess the only thing I will ask from you is to give me a budget. And if he asks any other question, I'm just gonna ask you that as well. But he's gonna ask for a budget for sure. Like, and also, I guess it's 3.5 to 4K. Okay, I'm gonna talk with him and see what we can figure out. I'm gonna keep you in the loop or keep you, yeah. I feel very, I don't know why I started this part's recommendation is fine. Yeah, you said that. I feel very uninspired. I'm very clueless. I obviously know which stuff are like good, but for example, I know that Palit cards are not as good as Aces or MSF. I mean, the thing about Doom Caliber is he follows some shit, and I guess he's aware. Like, my PC never gave me any problems. It's yes, it's fairly new. Like, it's 2 years old, 3 years old, something like that, but how old is my PC actually? Maybe it's even 4 years old. Well, I don't remember quite, but I guess my PC is a good advertisement for him. Wow, this chat is so big. Oh. This chat is actually combined chat from YouTube and Twitch. But I'm not streaming on YouTube right now. Also, I'm not sure about this background, so maybe I'm just gonna remove it for now. Like, I'm just gonna use the green screen. About the thing you said about inspiration. Yeah, I'm not worrying about it. I was really sad when I threw that message the other day in the Discord. But now it's getting better since I'm live instead. I'm making 7TV emotes now. Do I have browser extension for 7TV? But are you making 7TV emotes for you or just in general? Feeling uninspired from time to time is normal. Yeah, yeah, I guess. It's sometimes I'm curious how much I should share and how much I should not share, but since the OGs are here, maybe I'll just share, you know. Um, I have learned a lot of stuff in the US. Um, I'm just gonna share the general problem here. I learned a lot of things in the US about entertainment and working with the crowd and all that kind of things. No, I'm not gonna share ideas. And on my last week of the training, the things really started clicking in my head because I was I'm very confident in my at this point in my knowledge of how to structure a match properly. I'm very confident about that. Uh, can I execute it myself, even though I have the idea? Not necessarily, because I need to be technically better in order to do it. But anyway, I started seeing the things that I understood. I started seeing them online in different, uh, even in the movies. I started seeing them in the videos of the big creators. Some, let's say, formulas and things that they use. They're not cheat codes or anything. It's just eye-opening experience a little bit, and like piecing the puzzle together with all the knowledge I have gained. Um, and I started getting ideas about certain things I wanted to do. Um, and I wrote them down because I knew that I won't be able to do them the way I want them to look like in America. I won't be able to focus on them in Korea because I'm gonna be with my girlfriend then. So I wrote them down and I was like, when I get back in Bulgaria, I'm gonna start doing them. And when I was in Korea, I was like in contact with the person who might be able to help me with certain stuff, let's say. And when I came back in Bulgaria, he was like, okay, I see that you have more knowledge, more interest in stuff. Share your ideas with me just to see where we are going. And I shared all my ideas with him. And the response was everything here was done before. And, or he didn't like the idea, just in general. And for some reason, that affected me so much, but I didn't realize that this affected me until like 1 week ago when I was writing the post. Um, it's some just 1 week ago or whenever I wrote the post, I think it was 2 weeks ago or something. I just realized why the flip it matters if someone already did that. Why it matters? Like even if I do it even if someone has done it and I do it from my perspective, it's already different. It adds different flavor. Even if it doesn't add anything, maybe I'll learn something from it and I'm gonna continue with something else. Like my general piece of advice is don't surround yourself with people that are just thinking that they're giving you a constructive advice, but it turns out that it's just generally not good advice, you know? And I guess the intent is really important, but also it's important also the person on itself who is proposing that, you know? For example, you cannot take advice about, for example, if some homeless guy who never worked a day in his life comes to you and tells you to work your ass off, it's not a credible source to listen to that person. Probably that person tells you the right thing, but why is he not doing it himself? You know what I'm trying to say? And here the situation was similar because that person, I don't want to say anything bad about that person. It's just that person is afraid to live and experiment about like new things about himself. And because he does that, he was basically telling me, "Oh, someone already did that. This is nothing new. I don't think that idea will work out," and stuff like that. It's just because he himself is too afraid to try something, and he's afraid that it's gonna fail. He's not even attempting it, which I understand it, but what am I supposed to do then? Like just sit on my ass and do nothing? It's and just overthink about things and spiral into some negative thoughts. Yeah, this is why it was so tough in the past 2 3 weeks. I rebuilt my old PC setup, as you see. Uh, it took me 2 weeks to do that. Also, I kind of didn't want to take the PC from Maria because she was using it, but at the same time, if I don't take it, I kind of don't have a station for me, which is a little bit egotistical, but at the end of the day, I want to do things as well. Um, Also, I can't fix my chair. I kinda like it's not uh, it's not as bad as before. Yeah, and the other thing that I realized is that um, I remember when I was doing vlogs. The last time I was doing vlogs, it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, something like that. Um, and again, nothing about the person, nothing against the person that said this. These were just some very random comments sometimes get into my head for no particular reason. I know that the comments are coming from a good place, but it's just I'm overthinking it too much. The comment was that my edits of my vlogs are too simple. And I stopped doing my vlogs because of that. Because I was like, okay, I cannot deliver anything to spice up the vlog. And basically, I was entering in a routine kind of and doing the same thing every day. And I was afraid that the shit is boring. Um, But yeah, they're simple. They're supposed to be simple. Like why I should like if I'm a professional video editor and I feel that I have enough skill and time to incorporate something new in the vlog, maybe I will. But that's not the purpose. The purpose was just to go through the motions, you know. I don't know how much you value my advice, but never disagree opinions. Disregard opinions. I don't do that. But you should filter them out. I don't want to disregard any opinion. I just filter them out. Even the worst opinion can be good to think about. Perspectives are a very important piece of information you cannot obtain in your own on your own. So you should value all perspectives you can get as long as you don't accept them and question them and run them through your prison and thought process. Nothing is bad opinion. I think you should have more confidence in your content. I should. You're right. I mean, the thing is, as I said, I'm very weird because a small comment like that basically stopped the vlogs that I was making, which was not bringing a lot of views or whatever, but I was happy with what I was doing then. Um, but when you guys are telling me that you hate WoW, for some reason it doesn't hit that bad. Like I know it's a you're you mean it when you say it that you don't enjoy WoW, but I really understand it hits different because I know that you're a core part of the community. Not that this person that said the thing about the vlogs is not core part of the community, but it's so weird. It's it's these comments that you never hear. It just strikes you, and you start digging deep into some direction. Like absolute shit content gets views. If you feel okay with what you make and you're not harmful, it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what I plan to do because I don't want to uh, like anyone to have expectations of what I do, and I don't want anyone to keep me accountable right now. I I don't want to keep myself accountable even. I just don't want to push myself. I felt like last year I did a good job in general, and I pushed myself and I did everything I could in order to make to stream the whole year. Like there are so many things that I have missed and uh, a little sacrifices here and there. And I'm satisfied. Especially we ended the year on a high note with a subathon and the stream was kind of flourishing, even though considering the fact that I was not uploading anything about the stream on YouTube and it was flourishing and I don't know how does that work, but yeah. Um, one thing I can say for the past week, I started meditating consistently again. Some of you guys might know this, but I went through a meditation course 2 times, and I know how to meditate in theory, but I have lost it. Let's say I have lost it. So I gain it back. I'm consistent, and that actually helped me see the things the way they are, and no pressure. And I've recently started trying to help myself get through that as well. You're aiming too high. You're aiming for success. Don't harm yourself. Aiming for success. Success is never guaranteed. So just try to do what you want to do and be happy with doing it. Don't focus on happiness coming from the success of it. Focus on being happy with with the thing regardless. And if you achieve the big success, this is when you can be even happier, or you can become miserable, who knows. But yeah, I try to do that. um yeah, who cares? I was trying to do that, believe it or not. This is something that I was keep on repeating to myself when I was doing the whole year of stream. It is nice if I was successful after that year of streaming, but it didn't happen. But I was happy. Just that's what I was telling you like 15 minutes ago. I was very happy last year because I was just doing stuff that was just making me happy, which is to do a pointless stream like this one. Just throw everything that I have in mind to you. Maybe you're gonna throw me something that you have in mind as well. Just chit chat, play a stupid game that no one cares about, or whatever the flick. It just, at the end of the day, I realized that yes, one day I want to provide a quality entertainment. One day, yes, ultimately I want to do that. But I am man enough to admit that I'm not grown enough, grown up enough to do that yet. Emotionally, personally, whatever you want to say it, I just want to stream. Just want to play stupid game, and that's it for now. If one day I'm able to provide quality entertainment for like in general, I'll probably enjoy it, probably won't enjoy it. Who knows? If I have the opportunity, I will try it. Maybe I will be good, maybe I'll be bad. Who knows? For example, I was thinking that I will be able to perform better as a wrestler, but I don't. The fact that you don't realize you already provide quality entertainment is why you're still feeling stuck. We're living in a dangerous time where objectively, like comparatively, my content is not uh, as quality as other content. Uh, and this is why I know for a fact that it's not the best. But as I said, I'm satisfied with it for the most part. You have been on this, I have been on this stream for probably a year, combined hours. Yeah, you're here because you're basically a friend, and Black Cat is a friend, and you guys are supporting so much, um, which I'm very grateful about that. You understand that me being here for a year in hours means you have already done quality content. Yeah, so the thing about you, I never understand why you're here. Like, your arrow friends don't spend this much time here. Yeah, exactly. Which was at some point I was questioning my friendships. But, you know, people generally sometimes don't understand what is important for you. And also, they sometimes don't give you a chance. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for saying this. I mean, I tried, and I'm happy that you are entertained. Thank you. You made my night, Babushino, actually. You made my night. Oh. Sometimes I'm going into just these deep thoughts, but sometimes you just do all of these for such a long time because of the of small comments like this. Uh, this whole comment by Bubble just warms my heart, and other things that warm my heart was like sometimes some people just hop in and say, "Oh, because of you and I are that guy, and we're very close friends, and I used to not have friends," type deal. I have had comments that were like, I was about to kill myself and you saved me. You know, just why I'm still doing this. Like, ultimately, I'm doing it for myself. Don't get me wrong. There is some like satisfaction that I'm aiming for myself, but it just this kind of shit keeps me going. So decide to spend their time with you and not somewhere else. Yeah, you're there doing quality entertainment. It's just you in your head having the problem of wanting. Yeah. But why it's bad to share, you know? Also, it's very weird when Black Cat just suddenly appears and it's like, I don't know anything about you. Maybe you don't. I'm not sure at this point how much you know about me. But in my head, I think you know everything about me. Yeah. So now let's get back to WoW. It's just but for real though, I'm paying my subscription. I'm broke as fuck, so maybe it's a good idea to try to get some value out of this subscription, but not today. Maybe because you know everything about yourself, so you assume everyone else knows too. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking, that even if my vlogs, like for example, when I was doing vlogs or these streams, even if they're quote unquote boring, if someone is interested in knowing me a little bit more, it's already I cannot I can already express myself through these. I think I'm an open book and you guys don't didn't even know I have a bunch. Yeah, shit like that, you know? For some reason, I don't know, just because I'm streaming all the time, I think that you guys know everything about me. Like, for example, a few years ago, I was having a drama type deal with a girl, you know, before Maria and a shtick like that. And in my head, I thought that everyone knew about that drama. But in reality, no one can know about that drama if I don't talk about it. You know, probably I have talked about it a couple of times, but when it was happening in my head, I was like, oh, they see through me. I met a friend from high school recently, and she was really surprised I can drive. It means if we ask, we can know you. Yeah, but you cannot. Sometimes you don't know what to ask, you know? You're not sure what I do in my free time. For example, I bet my ass that you you had no clue that I'm studying Korean now. And probably in this long ass message you were like, he's studying Korean? What? What? Why why is he studying Korean? And he never mentioned that. Yeah, because it happened recently, but would you ever ask me a question like, are you studying some languages now? No. Yeah, I want to share a little bit more about my life. I definitely have things that I want to share. It's more like, what are you doing recently? I guess. But I'm stuck in my Korean progress, everyone. I'm thinking about making this Twitch channel a place where I study Korean on stream. There is one website that is like it is something like learnkorean.com or org, whatever. And actually the guy explains very well and it has practices and stuff like that. And I was thinking about just streaming how I'm studying Korean. I don't know if that will be interesting. But I don't freaking care. I plan on trying it and see if I will be interested in just doing that online. It's just very interesting. I even started writing down like with hand Korean. It does not look that bad, you know? This is my first sentence here. He I don't know what it was meaning. I think it says I'm a student. 나는 하 나는 학생이다. I need someone to translate. I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm a student. I don't know. Uh, that is in English, man. That is in English. That is in Korean English. I can also explain to you about Korea. This is the best place on earth. Oh man. Korea is the best place on earth. Like, there's. Maybe I have my pink sunglasses on, but oh, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. But since I came back from Korea, I'm not inspired that much to learn Korean. It's so intimidating. When I was in Korea, I learned how to read in 2 days. I learned how to read most of the things in 2 days. I learned how to count. Here I'm learning words and stuff like that. But here the progress is so slow because there is nothing around you that is in Korean, you know. Ah, you're forced to play Clash, so now you gotta pay the price of a crashing PC, I guess. I hope your PC does not crash, and I hope you have a wonderful time. You know, Bubble? I have some sort of wound on my back. Oh, oh. This is the first time since I came back that I set up my green screen. I cried a little when that happened. But yeah, I was telling you about the Learn Korean website. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, good. And I should have another camera for this job. Anyway, is this here? Maybe I should get another lamp as well. Learn Learn Korean. How to study Korean.com. I went through Unit 0. Unit 0 is quite easy. It tells you basically how to read. Lesson 1 to 8. Oh, I've been through lesson 1, but the thing is, I don't want to go to lesson 2 because I haven't learned all of these 30 words. And I'm not sure if I get, like, I went through this lesson 2 times, you know? I went through these words. I know the 안녕하세요, 감사합니다, 조 조발, 제발, 제발,
제발.
제발. I know generally how to make a sentence, you know, but I feel like I'm not ready to move on, even though this is not right the way he teaches it here. He teaches it just for you to get a general understanding of Ida. But this is not the right way. It should be conjugated depending on certain things, which is the focus on lesson 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, I don't know. Because you know everything about yourself. Yeah, Black Cat didn't type anything. Also, this and that, I don't know that part very well. Using this and that with Ida. Yeah, I don't know. I want to go through that one more time. I want to go through the practices. I want to be able to build the sentences, the basic sentences. I want to go through the dictation. And after that, reading practice. Apply yourself. Want to apply what you learned in this lesson? I guess it's something like dictation, but he'll tell you the vocabulary. Anyway, it's very interesting. I want to go in Korea. Definitely. Again, I want to live there for a little bit at least. They're like so many lessons. It's amazing. Unit 1 test, team lesson, listening practice. Listening practice? What is listening practice? You'll be prompted with audio recordings that correspond to Korean exam. Wait. Getting a good grasp of Korean grammar from our lessons. That's great. Grammar is one thing, but you also need some listening practice. Use our nifty tool to practice listening to Korean sentences you learn from in our lessons. You'll be prompted with audio files and you'll need to type in the appropriate Korean sentence. Oh, that's amazing. Hello Gumzy, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm just sharing what I have been doing lately. I'm just catching up, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just catching up, sharing what I'm doing with you guys. Also, I'm doing okay. So this is the main thing I'm doing since I came back from Korea. I'm stuck on that lesson, but honestly, one of my main objectives right now is let me show you. It's through Duolingo to be able to get like to complete every learn the letters section and to go everything to be golden, you know. I'm almost there in a lot of ways. I'm almost there. But I want to go through that so that I know that I have a very, very good grasp of reading and writing. Because I want to learn Korean in a good way. And if my fundamentals are in check, I feel like everything else will be a little bit smoother along the way. Another thing I'm doing recently is meditate. I cannot show you. Uh, I mean, I'm not. This is the practice that I'm doing right now. The technique is called Anapana. It's not my final goal. It's just a means to an end. It's a very useful technique. It's once I get a little bit better in Anapana and being consistent, I'm gonna go to Vipassana, which is the main meditation technique that I know. What else? A tough thing is that I haven't been able to live in one place, which is a problem between me and Maria a little bit because she has her own place, I have my own place, and we cannot live in the other's place. Like, we cannot live here because it's too small, basically, for two people. And I cannot go live at her place because I just don't feel okay necessarily to move my stuff there because the whole apartment is designed for her. And I just really don't feel it. And also, it's a little bit sketchy neighborhood. A little bit. It's just on the outskirts of Sofia, let's say. And it's not the best. So, yeah. So this takes a long time just to Filipowski. No man. No man. Ovczy kupę. God damn. But the outskirt of the city, not the outskirt of the Sofia Oblast, you know? What else? Yeah, it takes a lot of time to move around. Bulgarian Wrestling Academy is something that I do a lot. But there are no YouTube videos whatsoever of the Wrestling Academy that I'm going to. Which is very weird. Like, we have absolutely zero YouTube presence, which is insane. But there is one guy that that is part of the academy, basically. But yeah, this is the gym, basically. I'm not here in this video. But yeah, we're doing stuff like that. I have trained. I know most of these people. Yeah, the majority of the people are the same, which is nice. It's a lovely little community, you know. It's nice. Don't dox your girlfriend, man. Like, this neighborhood is very big. Like, mm, I don't want to challenge anyone, but it's. Please don't search for us, you know. But there are people who I never seen as well. Like, I don't know, here. I never seen this guy. Never seen this guy. Interesting. Sofia neighborhoods are small AF, but they're like this neighborhood has 2 parts or 3 parts. I'm not sure, and it's constantly growing. So and she's not living only there, you know? That's the whole problem. Shit, man. Watching it without sound is a little bit weird, not gonna lie. The bad thing about this training, the wrestling training, is that it's late at night. It's late at night, it pisses me off because I love training in the morning, and at night I just don't have energy for anything, and I should just blast my energy, in order to uh go through this. It's like 3 hours training session. But yeah, these are the things I have been doing: wrestling, Korean, driving around the city, and what did I say? Korean, wrestling, driving around the city. Yeah, I'm not even doing any of my hobbies. I'm not even working out because I don't have money for uh gym membership. Um, so yeah, that's the ultimate catch up. Elgato plugin. I haven't even cooked here as well, but because in US I learned to cook certain things. Yo, you want a bike? Nah, I don't. No, I don't want. Also, I can't afford it. You know, I can't afford anything. This is how much money I have until the end of the month. It's the situation is not nice. Wait, I just want to see if I'm not doxing myself. I never ask anything about affording. I ask you if you want one. Nah, it's good. Like, we're lucky that my girlfriend's mother is having a car which she's not using at the moment, so we're basically using it. Uh, so we are lucky. Also, it's gonna take me one. How much? How much time is it gonna take to go from the city center to Druzhba? Didn't you live in Druzhba? at some point, Gumsy, with a bike. Isn't it gonna take like something like 40 minutes? By the way, this workout is crazy. This workout is crazy. This workout is uh this workout is one, is it 1 mile run? Let's say it's that's what it's 1 mile run. That's what I remember. 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups. Insane. And 300 squats. And another 1 mile run. And there is a twist. You do all of that with 20-pound vest. Which is like 10 kilogram-ish. Insane workout. I didn't do it, but if I was staying one more week in the States, I would have done it. I kind of want to try it, but I'm gonna die on the pull-ups. 100 pull-ups is insane. 200 push-ups, 300 squats. I can do it. 1 mile run with a vest on. The thing is the vest on. Like without vest, maybe I can do 100 and 200. But with the vest on, holy moly. But it's almost the same, and yes, it's 30-40 minutes for me. But the funny thing is the public transport is slower. But where do you drive? Are you driving on the Цареградскую chaussee? And isn't it very non-biker friendly roads? Oh, what is this?
How to edit completely backwards. They spend months mastering the wrong things, focusing on transitions, focusing on effects and fancy, cool, expensive plugins, but they still feel
Yeah, I think. What is he gonna talk about? I'm really curious.
like something's missing at the end of the day. And I know that because I did the same thing. Until I realized the secret isn't about learning more. It's about learning what actually moves the needle forward. And when I say needle, I don't mean income. I mean impact. Because if your work has impact, a lot of times the income becomes a byproduct of that. I know this because I've been editing for 7+ years now. I've worked with some massive creators online and a lot of other nonsense that you probably don't care about. But I'll be really real with you for a second. I felt like a complete amateur for that first half of my editing experience because I was focused on the wrong things. If someone had
Okay, he said that 2 times already. I'm pissed off. I'm not giving you another chance to tell me this, that you're doing the wrong things. You should have teased me by now what you're doing. Multi-stream, multi-things, multi-alerts. Guys, have you watched Leo and Stitch? It might be better if the hair were dedicated by lanes, but it's really okay to ride with the cars. But now I haven't used Цареградскую in years. I'm trying to think about how you're going then. But I guess it's dangerous to ride a bike on Цареградску. Nah, I hate Disney crash grabs. Guys, Leo and Stitch is great. Oh my freaking god. I loved it. My expectations were under the ground and I loved it. I loved it so much. I want to have Stitch, you know? He's so cute. I can't even. Or you watch the original and you won't feel the same way about the new one. No, no, I watched the original. I actually watched it 2 days after that. And now I still love the other one. That's why I say that. For example, let's say another movie, Lion King. This is my Disney all-time favorite movie. I refuse to watch the live action. I refuse to watch the live action. I don't want this movie ruined for me, you know? But Lilo and Stitch, ugh, it's so good. I cried. You might just have bad taste. Maybe, maybe I do. But I don't know. I cried on that movie. It's just so freaking good. Guys, I swear soon I'm gonna hit the end of YouTube. There's a higher or lower on WWE Superstars. Oh, bet. Bet. I want that. I want that higher or lower. There's a higher or lower thing. I have no idea where this is. I'm back. Higher or lower? Okay. Guess which wrestler has won more WWE pay-per-view matches? Oof. Okay. Play. You're gonna see my wrestling knowledge now. Andre the Giant, of course. What? I lost in the first thing? No way. No way. Okay, wait. Play again. Play again. Okay, Yokozuna. Are we talking about WWE? What is going on? Yokozuna? Of course. Okay. I got it. I got it. Brutus Beefcake. Still Yokozuna. Yeah. Yeah. Why they changed it? It should have been Yokozuna still. Tyson Kidd. Something tells me that Tyson won more matches. Yeah, by one. Oh, three. Okay. The Godfather. I know nothing about The Godfather, I swear. Boom! But I know that I'm winning. Let's go, Tori Wilson. Ah, The Godfather. Yeah. Okay, five. Molly Holly. I think she's more legendary. No! Damn! Why they're giving me so niche wrestlers? Give me something. Give me someone that matters, please. Okay. This guy. 22 versus 27. I lost again? No way, brother. Okay, I'm playing until I beat my high score. It's fine. Bully Ray has more wins than Jerry. Jerry the King Lawler. Bully Ray still. Okay? Pay-per-view matches. Sure. John Tenta. Of course, Tyson Kidd has won more than. The fuck is going on? Who is this guy? Oh man. Okay. We got this. Where's my high score? 6. Beth Phoenix or the Warlord? I think she was winning a lot. Bully Ray. Okay. I got it. 2. High score is 5. I just need 2. Bully Ray. Boom! Billy Kidman, more like Billy, I'm going home. Hulk Hogan, of course, has more. Come on. 4. Lance Storm. What are we even talking about here? Asuka. Asuka has more wins than this guy. Okay, already high score. Damian Priest. Do they count NXT? But he was not winning a lot, even in NXT. Greg Valentine. Dude, I'm gonna go with Priest. 8. Okay, 8. Marty Jannetty. I think I have heard about this guy a lot. Oh, okay. Mercedes Monet. More than 6 for sure. Ski. 10. Okay, I got it. I understand. Sheamus, come on. He was winning a lot at some point. Boom. Dude, no chance that random ales. Okay, I think no. Oh. Higher or lower? Okay, well, do we have anything else about how higher or lower? There is a TikTok section? Huh? Okay, what else? Google searches. What is interesting here? Let's try the original one. Play class. Valentine's Day. People are idiots for searching Valentine's Day. Travis Kelce. I guess he's an athlete, so we're aiming for. What? No one is searching for Maroon 5 because people already know them. Anyway, I'm not mad. Jay-Z or Xiaomi 14th? Jay-Z, of course. Come on. LA Clippers. Let's try with Jay-Z again. Okay. We got it. The Secret Garden. Damn. People are not interested in reading. Illiterates. I guess I fall into this category as well. Airbnb. Oh, I think no chance you have against Airbnb. I'm sorry, Airbnb. It's no chance, Zelda. No chance, Zelda. Motorola has more than Zelda. It's a legendary phone. I'm just kidding. United Kingdom, of course. More people want to go to United Kingdom than to buy this phone. 76ers. 76ers. Huh? No? Okay. Okay, last attempt to get 5. OpenAI. I think it's very popular at this point. There are a lot of Google searches. More than this phone. More than this phony. The dress. I think the dress was very popular. Oh, it was very popular. This is a scam. Okay, last chance, last chance. Tesco or Billy Joel? I think Tesco. Tesco again. Memento. Yeah, okay. T-Mobile. This is Googled a lot probably. I have even Googled T-Mobile at some point. Sandwich. I think this more than T-Mobile. No, people don't want to eat food. I guess you're not Googling anymore in order to eat food. Macron. What is this even? There will be blood. No chance. Barbie. Whoa. Okay, I just want to beat my high score. I don't think that people are Googling Kama Sutra necessarily. But they do. They do. They happen to Google it. Asthma. I think they Google it. No, really? People are insane. I guess people who are Googling asthma are having asthma. They're trying to deal with it. Anxiety or Burger King? Burger King cures anxiety, so it's not that good, I think. Burger King is more than Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in particular. Silicon Valley. I think more. I was expecting more Google searches for Silicon Valley. Skin cancer. I think this searched a lot. It's not a lot, but it's more. Revolut, it's very popular. Very popular. The Deer Hunter. Not more than Revolut. Baldur's Gate 2. I think Baldur's Gate. No! No! Okay, I beat the system already. I don't have to prove myself in front of anyone. Okay, what else? What else is happening on the internet? Popular. Unpopular. I don't know what I'm trying to say or sing. Oh, nothing is interesting, guys. I'm really curious, is this guy still doing Sabaton? Still going? Or not? I noticed recently that a lot of people are playing League of Legends. And I remember before I left for the US, I was having a lot of fun time playing League of Legends. But now a lot of WoW streamers decided to play League of Legends as well. Honestly, it's not interesting to watch them. Sorry, I tried. But yeah, at least I had fun. So I don't know. Maybe WoW, maybe League of Legends, maybe nothing. No. Popular. Popular piano covers. I kind of want to do a quiz. Hmm. This one thing changed how I play League. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. You know? Nevada. I think Ryan Trahan is doing a big ass series. Day 12, he went through a lot of states. He raised some money, but there's no conflict. I don't know. He's happy. Spanish unlocked. Trapped in Shadowlands for 364 hours, my sanity is gone. Buh. Oh. Huh. I swear to God, if I scroll a couple more times, it's gonna like the suggestions will end. It happens to me all the time. I scroll, I try to find something to watch, and they just stop suggesting videos at some point. Rise and fall? Get real, brother. Where's the fall? I get it. Your YouTube looks dry AF. Yep, it is. I don't know what is gonna be interesting for me to watch, to be absolutely interested. To be honest with you, I have no idea it will be interesting for me to watch. I'm not even looking to react to a certain video. I just want to be entertained with you guys. That's it. See? I got to the end. Okay, let's try again. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-dun-dun. Maybe I should start doing something like... Oh, not interested. But I'm just... The reason I would click on this video in particular, I don't see these a lot recommended to me, but I'm just curious to see what... where did he find clients? So I'm not gonna click on that video in particular that I'm not interested, but I'm considering clicking on certain videos that I'm not interested. For example, I have seen tons of videos like that. Oops, sorry. Sorry. The right way to upload shorts. I have seen that. Frontiers too. My top 50 favorite games. Is it interesting if I say, if I do a video like this one, my favorite WWE wrestlers of all time? Is he just listing wrestlers?
Channel, everybody, and today I'm going to be giving you a top 10 list of my favorite WWE superstars of all time. Something a little different. I've never done like a top 10 list where I've given like a my favorite this or a favorite that before. I decided to change it up, give you guys my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time. And before I jump into it, I do want to like make sure we're all on the same page here. That favorite and best are two very different things. So like some of these guys might not even be on the Mount Rushmore considered like in the conversation of greatest wrestlers of all time, but they're my favorites, okay? So just want to make that clear before I see the comments being like, you think this person's the best wrestler of all time, yada, yada, yada. These are my favorites, not the best. We can save the best for another video, but today we're just focusing on my favorites. Let me know in the comments who your favorite WWE superstars of all time, whether it's any different than mine. If you have some different people, you have the same person, I'd love to hear your guys' list. But before
Honestly, I don't want to hear what are his favorite wrestlers. I don't know what I was expecting. Does Anthony Padilla know what corpse looks like?
Does Anthony Padilla know what corpse looks like?
Yes, Corpse is a faceless musician. Yes, I do know what he looks like. I've interviewed him. He would not want me to say this, but he looks just as cool as people draw him. That's all I'll say.
Oh.
That's all I'll say.
Does Anthony Padilla know what?
Wow. Did you know that Corpse disappeared? I don't think he does content anymore.
Just click
3 years ago. He just left the fans. Yeah. He got banned on Twitch. What is this? I don't want to watch this. His voice, you freaking hate him. Same, his voice makes me want to rip my skin off. I don't necessarily hate his voice, I just don't understand why people were so hyped about his voice. That's That's the only thing. It's pronounced GIF. Okay. It's pronounced GIF. League of Legends Return to Plat. It's a 5-minute video, 9 years long. What? Video game doing?
Ooh, great catch by Katarina. These guys are just working beautifully together in the jungle as a team. Now get the fuck out of here and don't you ever eat my broccoli again! Donkey's top 10 ranked tips. Number 1, don't play ranked ever.
Hey, no, I'm not a mouse.
Not interested. Not interested. Damn, bro. Is it popular to do Minecraft speedruns still? He sounds like an ex of mine. Freaking hated when his music was all over TikTok. Oh man. I really didn't like his music, to be fair with you. Never understood why people enjoy it. It's not music, in my opinion. It's not music. I don't even want to play it because I'm afraid that it's gonna get suggested if I play it. Just, it was horrible, in my opinion. What else? What else? Who sing dances well? I wanted to go to a dance class when I was in Korea, but Maria was sick most of the time, and we didn't get to do that. But I think it would have been very fun to go to a dance class just to see how bad I do. Like, it would have been fun just to laugh at me. Me to laugh at me, you know? It would have been very fun. Deep dish pizza. Okay. We made the hardest WoW add-on. Why there is a dog there?
Do you ever find yourself saying, classic hardcore is such a walk in the park? What I need is a real challenge because this is far too easy. No? Well, me neither, but that didn't stop us from creating the hardest add-on for Classic WoW, which is designed to make the game more challenging, intense, and sweat-inducing, with features such as hidden player health bars, hidden enemy health bars, hidden enemy levels, and many, many more brutal features. With your suggestions, we built this add-on together. So if you have any ideas on how to make this even harder, drop it in the comments and I'll make sure I build it into the add-on. This is Ultra Hardcore.
It sounds
We wanted to
amazing.
make this add-on as accessible as possible, and that's why we decided to add this settings panel. In here you can toggle any of the features of this add-on on or off. I've also prepared pre-selected settings, and those are light, recommended, and experimental. These are settings that I think work well together and provide a sort of difficulty level, but it is entirely down to you which settings you have selected. Now let's jump into the showcase, and I'll start with the light section, which only has the tunnel vision and the hidden player frame features selected. Now this really helps create those oh sh moments. As your health drops, your vision is obscured. The natural reaction to low health, at least for cowards like me, is to run away. But without any vision, you can't see what potential danger you're running into, so you could be making your situation a whole lot worse. Like in this clip where I tried to run away from Hogger and pick up a bunch more ads, putting my character in a whole lot more trouble. Because we've moved the player frame, we're now missing some key bits of information. Those being your resource bar, which shows how much rage, how much mana, or how much energy you have. We've got your combo points, which you'll get as rogues or as feral druids. All of these would usually sit on your player frame, but because that's hidden, we now need a new place for them to live. So we've made a custom resource bar. You'll either get a rage bar, a mana bar, or an energy bar, unless of course you're a druid, in which case you'll be flipping between the three of them. Now this bar is draggable, so if you don't like its position, you can move it to wherever you want it. And of course, if you're a rogue...
Dude, this sounds awesome. Dude, this is awesome. This is good. This can be so much fun. Like, I don't know. I'm down to try to die a few times to be like, oh, the game is against me or something like that. I don't know. I have some ideas for next streams, next things, and stuff like that. But most importantly is to have fun. At the end of the day, look at my avatar. I think it's an amazing avatar. It shows who I am as a person, really. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. It was a little bit of a short one. I know, but I'm gonna get back to it soon. I mean, at the end of the day, I have made this stream, so it's not gonna be hard to make another one. We have talked about hardships and pains and how this is not phasing me now. Not entirely, but I'm actively working towards fixing everything. And we're gonna see each other very, very soon. And I hope very, very consistently again. Once I figure out most of the things that I worry about now. So, thank you so much for watching, Black Cat, Bobo, whoever else is watching, and I'm gonna see you when I see you for now. So I hope soon I say something like I hope to see you tomorrow, but soon. Peace. Where's the OBS?